Here we go, everybody.
Girls with bomber planes.
We are back. Hello. Awesome. So, obviously, what I was doing during the break was drawing another plane and having a lot of fun. Just sketching out this runway because I'm a loser.
See the new plane.
No, you don't get to see it. You guys are stuck on the attack run page. No, so we're done. So you do get to see it. We go over to Trud.
Oh yeah.
Man, those
I
planes
drew
are
all the
sick.
mud. I drew the mud at the end of the runway
Look at
too.
that detailing.
Look at that. It's fucking high. We downloaded that high res pack. So
Some Unity asset shit right there.
yeah.
Doesn't have anything for the barracks though. They just look like blocks.
Well, yeah, work in progress.
Priorities.
So, your plane's in a box. What
Mine
do you think
is.
about it? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, just taking inventory of it, I don't need to scrounge for anything, do I? Like, is everything there, or am I missing like 8 6/8 inch screws or something?
No, it
No,
looks
you're
to,
missing
it
a
looks
full
to be
wing.
everything. It looks like everything's there.
Okay. Should I just do a repair roll then? See if we can get this thing actually in working order?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. I have flat zeros across the board, so this is going to be completely unmodified. Please. Please.
I offered to help you, and you were like, bitch, please.
I'll take your offer if things go really, really poorly.
I mean, if things go poorly...
Oh,
there's
of course,
no
after
point
the
in
fact.
fixing Later.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Upon closer inspection, the reason why you have everything is because you have really bad quality stuff.
Okay.
So it's not that you were missing things. It's just that your stuff is just literally either broken or mislabeled. There's no manual. There's nothing.
Are we going to have it
to help
ready,
you.
or what are we looking at?
So let me see.
'Cause it's clearly going to go into combat damaged at this point. Nothing about it is going to fit together properly, and there's no way we have time enough to repair it.
Exactly.
So we're just going to...
the plane doesn't fit together properly.
Sounds like you need to scrounge for some supplies,
Yeah,
yo.
you have time. You could scrounge for supplies to improve this plane.
I could.
God, I almost said you can do a flashback.
Can I... Wait. While he's
Can I
doing...
take stress?
Can
Yeah.
I scrounge for the supplies? Be like, listen, I saw the state that... I just go to supply office. I'm like, listen, I saw a state that's...
Do you know what it's missing?
Probably not. I'm just going to assume that it's missing everything.
Well, it's not... Again, it's not missing parts so much as it is, like, everything I have is in really poor quality. So what I'd probably be doing is try to, like, lean on some people to give me better parts, I assume.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this wing isn't going to go anywhere. We need, like, something...
Well, maybe it's that I went to get spare parts for my plane.
Oh, and so you want me to lean on you?
No. I'll go scrounge right now, and thematically, it'll be me going to get parts for my plane. Then I come back and see your piece of junk unassembled, and be like, I guess you can borrow my parts for now, but you owe me
Okay. I'll be willing to see how this plays out.
forever.
I'll let you go ahead.
So you're
All
going
right.
to scavenge then.
I am going to scrounge. Yeah, I'm gonna
Or scrounge.
get it through proper channels. The supply officer. I need replacement parts for my plane. Basically, everything.
Yeah, also keep in mind that there's a -1 here for this
Yeah.
place for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they have no... Besides the parts that came in with you guys, there's not really much. So, yeah,
This
go
is
ahead.
what scrounging is for, though.
It is.
Literally the scrounge. All right. Was it good?
God, the
It was
suspense.
okay. It was okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
It
an
is
8.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
So tell me, looking over the moves, what do you want bad to happen here? You're not a misanthrope, right? You said you are a
I am a
leader,
protector.
or protector. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll make things interesting for you. I'll attract unwanted attention, and I will take harm, and then using my ability, I'm going to bounce that harm. I'm going to turn the harm into a mark, and I'm going to bounce the mark over to Nick.
Okay. Alright,
So you can.
well,
I think that'll probably let you take grow and advance immediately, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to.
No problem, bro. High five. Just it will get worse as I use that more in the future.
Yeah, but for right now, no grudges.
Right now, it's good to have before you go on your first plane flight.
Exactly.
Sure.
So let's see.
So maybe I'm walking around really loudly, like, listen, my plane needs an entire set of replacement parts. Comrade Stalin himself would want me to have these things. It is look right here in the book, Regulation 27 BTAC-J. I must have replacement. Supply officer, you are not looking. Look right here.
Like the supply officer is just like, she has so many like things, like outstanding requests. Like you're holding like an order for requests, and she has like 15 more on her desk that are identical.
I absolutely scatter all of them.
It's like, what are you doing? Oh my god, I have to pick. Oh boy.
Look. Right here. This one is on the top now. Thank you.
The order is just scrawled in like crayon or something. It's not even legit.
You succeed, but you clearly earn the disdain of the logistics supply officer. She's like, just take the fucking box and get out of my sight. Oh my god.
Thank you, Senior Lieutenant Petrova. Goodbye.
She's like, get out of my face.
I come back with a box full of fresh. I mean, it's probably like a gurney full of.
Yeah, you have like you're like wheeling it through the mud.
And I come back, and I see your incredibly shitty plane, and I feel like I want to eyeball you real quick.
All right.
What are you trying to
I
accomplish?
just see you. I see your horrible plane. I look at my beautiful new, fresh parts with all the.
Do you need to though? Because you already know how you can help me.
I want to know how I can get something from you, though.
Well, I mean, leverage your parts against me.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't think you need to...
I'll come over to your plane and just be like, oh, looks like you are having a problem with plane.
I think I kind of, like, dejectedly dropped the wrench I was holding back into the box, and I was like, yeah, yeah, a little bit of a problem.
Well, I've got an entire box full of spare parts right here.
I kind of casually glance over to it, and I'm like, oh, no, you've got more things to deal with. You're a better pilot. You probably need the
I agree, yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't, no, you don't gotta
If your plane doesn't fly, you will not be able to die for me, which is a very big issue.
I think I take that as a joke, and I kind of look down at the parts again, and I was like...
I'm not joking. I see your face. You're laughing. That is my price for these parts, is that you play Vedemaya for me in future.
I think
when I am in trouble, you come save me.
I mull it over for a second, I'm like, alright, I can agree to that.
Yeah, good.
Mostly because I can't see you getting into much trouble from here on out.
So does it... Okay. Do you agree? So you agree to it?
Yeah.
For the parts?
I shake hands with you, striking a dark bargain, which is also the name of one of my moves.
Is it actually...
Are you invoking the actual move?
No, it's the move that lets me down.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's perfect for me, right? Like, I'm like, you must, take a hit for me in the future when I would be hit.
I do think I leave some grease stains on your hand as I'm pulling back, though.
That's okay. That's right. I'm a mechanic.
All right.
Well,
as long as you're okay with that.
Basically, yeah, you're agreeing to be like, just watch out for me, right?
Yeah.
But it's more than just like, it's more than just watch out for me. It's like,
die for me.
You're gonna take hits for me.
I want you to die for me.
The implications are more intense, and I think I get that.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm not anticipating that that's going to happen, so I'm just kind of like, yeah. Okay.
Listen, I will put it in terms that American capitalist consumers understand. If I've got the problem, you'll solve it.
Take out the planes and let
what is
the
it with you? What is it with your role playing characters in Vanilla Ice, man?
I actually really liked Vanilla Ice all through high school, so I don't know why people don't like him. I especially like his remix with Korn.
Such a thing exists? Oh no!
Yeah, the Vanilla Ice 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 Baby remix with Korn. Oh, it's really good. You should check it out.
That sounds fantastic.
Moving on from
Anyways,
we're good.
Good God.
Resolved. So plane's not going into combat damaged. I take it from that, or will it still?
No.
Right
I'm sorry. Which entrusts you with the
With some of the spare
with the right with the right parts, so you're actually good to go for tomorrow. But you guys are pretty exhausted as you spend most of your evening getting set up.
Oh, I'm not. I just relaxed. I just lounged.
True.
It was one of those moments like it was very like 80s movie montage where I was just like laying on the wing of the plane, just like watching other people do shit. Just like relaxing.
Vanilla Ice playing in the background.
Yeah. Just chilling. Taking a bit of a nap, getting ready for my night mission tonight. I didn't have to put together a plane.
Yeah.
Good fucking for you, man.
Oh, I'm gonna leverage the shit out of this.
You want this goddamn Venomai roll? You ain't getting it now.
Nope.
So okay. Well, nothing's set up to happen in the meantime.
I'll be thinking about my advancement, and I'll have a decision by the time we get to the mission itself.
Okay, cool. So I mean, just for the record, so we're going to do our mission the following night, and you guys don't have any mission pool. Just saying. Keep that in mind.
I think I do. I spend some time during the day. I want to make sure I go to what's her face, Senior Lieutenant Natasha, and I want to just like introduce myself and be like, "Hi, we haven't spoken much. I'm excited to be your new navigator." This, that, and whatever.
She grimly says, "Good. I hope you don't die like the last one."
I hope I don't either. I am. Yeah.
Listen, I need to know if I can trust you up there in the air.
Oh.
And until then, I'm sorry if I come off, harsh or thick-skinned. I just don't.
Fine.
I don't have much faith in. A pilot's merit isn't tested on in the classroom. It's tested in the air on a real mission.
I agree. I've seen some terrible pilots that I thought might be good end up crashing and burning when they were put to the test.
Yeah,
literally. So I hope I can prove myself to you.
Yeah. She's like, yes, and well, unfortunately, the deal with Yellowtail as well has complicated matters.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm new here. What's the deal with him? Or what? Yeah. I don't know things.
Yeah.
I've heard the stories.
I don't know things.
Don't.
Him and a few others are fucking German fighter planes who do patrols, who have a nasty habit of finding us and taking them down. Look around, the plane, plane 13 is a sign of his work. Yeah,
I saw it. Seems a bit battered.
Yeah, and well, that's the only one that came back. He shot down a few other ones, and consequently, that's why you're here.
Well, I hope we can do our best to avoid him.
Yeah, I hope so too. So, she's not going to reveal anything to you, in terms of a significant truth or anything like that.
No, I'm not going to either. I'm not trying to build mission pool. I'm just trying to.
Oh, you're just having a scene.
You know what? I actually want to build a mission pool by reaching out to Maria at some point. But yeah,
I want to as well, but I'll wait. Not to Maria, just to reach out.
How so?
Well, mine, I want to try to get back in contact with the editor after... this is 2 months later, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think after, like, several months of lacking correspondence between him and Sveta, he's probably realized something's gone on by now, and I think I kind of want to resume where she was and kind of follow in her footsteps with that. So I want to attempt to reach out to him. And I think... Basically, I'm just going to do that by, like, picking up from where Sveta left off. You know, I'm going to... I'll give, like, a very brief little eulogy, you know, like, this is all of what I knew of Sveta, and this is what I know of her now that I have her affects, etc. She was a brave woman from what I saw of her, and I've seen in her writing that, you know, at another time, in another life, she could have been something a lot more, and I can understand why you kept in contact with her all this time. And then I kind of just, like, you know, I go into... I think I try to emulate Sveta's style of writing to kind of, like, impress him in a way. I think, like, what I'm desperately trying to do is, like, emulate what Sveta did and establish a connection that she had in place of the ones that I don't have.
So roll reach out then, because I want to see how good your writing is at emulating it and how he responds.
This is it modified by guts?
Nope, it's reaching out a straight dice.
Straight roll. Okay, just making sure. 7. Okay. Woo! Choose one.
Cool. Yeah, you do partially succeed.
Then I'm just gonna add 1 to the mission pool and results.
Okay. So I think he's a little reticent to answer to you, but I think he wants to. I mean, obviously he's very, very, very thankful for you letting him know what happened to I'm sorry, Sveta.
Sveta.
Right.
Okay.
So I think what he would probably say would be something to the effect of like, you know, a lot of remorse, being like, oh, like that's what a crazy story. She didn't seem like she would be somebody who would you know, turn herself in or anything like that. Doesn't seem like it. Just seems like a very bitter end for someone as young and beautiful. But thank you so much for sharing it. And you know, if you ever need someone, I can only imagine how scary it would be out fighting the Germans. You know, protecting our homeland here. If you ever need anybody to talk to, just on your own, you know, I'm here. You have my address.
I think as that letter comes back, I probably start saving it with the rest of Sveta's affects, and I kind of just keep them bundled up in that notebook.
Okay.
Like, very methodically, every single time I try to, like, take them out and put them back, kind of as a ritual sort of thing. I think that puts our mission pool at 1.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to reach out to Maria. So I think I catch you maybe right before the mission briefing starts, and I'm stalking over towards you. I don't want to describe it as like there's a cloud of shadows behind me, but maybe I'm purposely walking in the darkest portions of the hangar out of the light.
Maybe.
And I'm like, Maria, did you see this Anka girl? I feel like you are trying to talk to me, but maybe you're choking on something.
I'm dead.
Who?
Oh, you died again? Oh.
I died again. Just I'm dead.
Alright.
No! Okay.
Character off. Let's go again.
Who? I don't think I know who that is.
Well, have you seen the state that she
You would
had
know. You know who she is. You know who she is. She graduated with you guys.
Okay, yeah. That's who. Oh, yeah. What about her?
Nothing. Anyway, listen. I wanted to tell you, not just about Anka, something very important.
Oh, okay.
It's been very depressing since Feta died. Not because she's dead. I hated that bitch. But I was hoping to use her as, like, a medium. You know, someone to take the heat for any mistakes that the squadron made. We could just put all the blame on her. It's going to be a lot harder now because it seems like the new squadron commander is actually kind of competent.
Yeah, I just finished speaking to her. She seems nice.
My estimation of her just dropped.
Oh, she seemed like she was very focused on the mission at hand, so that's
Okay.
a good thing.
It's good. It's good. All right. I have regard with you.
Yeah. So what happens?
Boom. I add 1 to the mission pool because of heart.
Yeah.
Inside, I let you know my feelings. That's Theta is no longer around to be my my tank.
To take all your
It's all
hatred.
enmity for me anymore.
Yeah.
We have
Oh
no
man,
universe.
yeah. It's kind of weird. Like you just revealed how you manipulate her, right?
I mean, I don't know that it was a subtle manipulation. It was pretty obvious. To
Maybe it was
everyone.
pretty heavy-handed to all of us.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
What I'm revealing is that I'm sad she's gone because of that.
yeah. And while it might have been heavy-handed, you are in many ways still confiding in me to be like, just so you know.
Fucking hate this.
I need someone to talk to. I can't keep it all up on the inside, or I'll go crazy and kill myself. Like Theta.
Dun dun dun. Okay. So now our mission pool is at 2.
And this is where the beginning to Highway to the Danger Zone starts playing, and maybe we see our planes propping up. Like,
Playing with the boys.
So well, we haven't selected a mission.
that's okay. We can take off and select it while we're in the air.
That's a very cavalier.
I'm not exactly sure that's how it works. So
Hey guys, where do you want to fly to today? This is just that general direction.
I just really want to go for a fly.
Listen,
Don't you
Eric.
guys ever feel
man.
like you just
What
want
it
to
obviously is
fly?
take off, right? And maybe it's if it's an anime style takeoff, it's just the same intro every single time.
Yes.
And then they do the voiceover of the mission briefing, and then we cut directly to the scene of us being there.
You're
It's-
forgetting-
Oh, so it's yeah, it's non-linear.
But you're forgetting the 5 minutes of previously on that we have to go through to catch up on the last episode.
Yeah,
to
of
get to
course.
this intro.
Yeah, but no. Instead, we did denouement, right? We literally did the remember when Sveta died thing. Yeah,
Oh,
we've
okay.
just we've been catching everybody up.
Remember
with
that happened last season, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what can we do for mission.
God, this is really bad that there's a fucking map here and I can just draw all day on. It's real bad.
Been this whole time.
Yeah.
There's-
I just want to fuck.
It'll look
Wow.
gorgeous
You
eventually.
know what? I hadn't actually
Photos.
looked at the map since I put down the rye field. Holy shit, guys!
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got some marked improvements.
That's
you
Eric.
did some
That's
popping
none of us.
3D graphics right there.
I know. Fucking.
Never
That's
got
all I
into
do. Yeah. Okay. I know. I got sucked into it. It's just so much fun picturing it. So yeah, I think it's time for our selecting our mission. So yeah, so we you guys are taxing or whatever, and then we have sort of on the TV show screen, we hear the as you guys are getting ready to send off and take off into through the mud and stuff at twilight time. We hear the list of your missions, and this is the mission we're going on today. So it's not going to be dilly-dallying like we're going to do right now. It's this is the declarative mission, but obviously we have to choose the one for tonight. So this is going to be Shrewd Officer. That's what we need to look at. All right. So that's this is the handout on the at the very, very bottom.
True.
Our superior officer is actually still Nick.
Is it?
So
the only
yeah.
lieutenant.
So we hear in the movie we hear the snare drum do 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 do, and it's the summer weather is good for flying and the fascist scum have not quite learned how to counter harassment bombing. The biggest dangers come from the inexperienced crews of your own primitive airfield, which is made of split logs and mud. Hay barrels line the runway, which are set on fire to guide damaged planes' homes. Circumstances are not ideal. Okay, so you guys, we have 6 missions to choose from. We're going to be hitting all of them. Airraf?
Get the really hard stuff out of the way early while we still have spare planes. And
I think we should wait until some people advance a little bit more, because you're risking,
Nope.
you're tempting some fate.
No, tempt fate early. Do
All
it.
right.
ERF. If we're gonna lose all our player characters, we need to do it now, not later.
Everyone's got to endure enemy fire. All consequences are incurred.
Yeah, these are all bad. So I think if the folks at home can't read the screen, I apologize. The handout's small. So the first one is bombing a German 1st Panzer Army headquarters unit. Expect mobile anti-aircraft. Letter B. Number B. Harassing German and Hungarian infantry. Expect little resistance. C is precision bombing off the railroad crossing at Lakaya. Denying this junction to rolling stock is an urgent request from the 40th Army who intend to retake the area and quickly put the rail line back in service. D is bombing a German marshalling yard behind the Don River crossing. Expect rail car mounted anti-aircraft guns, searchlights, and enemy air patrols. E is supporting the retreat from Rostov, which is a city on the Don River, by harassing German ordnance depots, so artillery shell warehouses. Or F, intense bombing of German troop positions and supply depots across the Cuban area around Starobilisk and the Krubyshev line, which is basically your defensive line, I think. Heavy patrols by the Luftwaffe's elite JG-54 group should be expected through this area of operation. JG-54s is a elite, not Yellowtail, but just another squadron of famous squadron of German planes, German fighter planes.
So it says all consequences are increased by 1. Does that mean that all of the rolls for, like, say, enemy fire are increased by 1, or does that mean we're taking 2 harm, 2 mark?
Yeah, that's the number of consequences you have. So if we roll, if we fail to roll on enemy fire,
landing your mission is choosing 3 things.
Okay, I got you.
Let's do that one.
Get out of the way early. Smart move, move, Mike.
So you wanted E or F?
I think I'm outvoted anyway, but
you're in charge. You don't have to listen to us, peon.
Yeah, but I want to, because I don't want to just be in charge for everything.
Okay, so yeah.
E or F, I'm down with either.
I don't want everyone to have to take enemy fire, so I think I'm going to go with F.
Okay, so we're doing the intense bombing of the German troop positions and supply depots.
See what happens.
Awesome. Okay, so it's hot. It's a hot night for June, but it's clear. It's a clear night for you guys for flying. It makes wayfinding pretty nice. But who's going to be the lead? I guess that would be Maria, right? For the lead navigator for this position.
Yep.
We need to set Vedemias.
We do.
Yes. Yep. So I went ahead and brought over to this line over here. Okay, so who's Vedemying for who?
Well, I'm Vedemying for AP. I'm Vedemying for 13.
Okay.
It's agreed upon.
Do I have to, when you cover an assigned plane? I will Vedemaya for front plane, just in case they need it.
Okay.
And I guess I'm for the other one?
Well, there's 2. You can choose 2.
When you're the lead plane, I don't think you can Vedemaya.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, oh, that's right. It's only your wing people. Okay.
Yep.
So, I need you to make the wayfinding roll for this mission.
Sure. So that's with skill, correct?
Yes.
Just imagine we're all in planes. We got big earmuffs right now, and there's lots of wind noise in the background.
Big goggles. Oh.
Oh.
All right. Off to a good start.
Yeah, so you guys navigate successfully to the point. It's once again, it's clear, it's easy. Although this is like your first real mission out, and so nerves are high. You guys, you handle like a goddamn professional.
Oh, I expected as such.
Yeah.
I am the
I
best.
expected no
navigator.
less. Yeah. Okay. Great. So you guys make it to the point here. So that means we're ready to do our attack runs. So, I guess I suppose the lead aircraft would do the leading attack run. So let me.
Are you dropping that to us, or are you doing them?
When I played, I made someone else roll for it.
Well, I'm just thinking because they're the NPCs. I assume that would fall to
Yeah,
you.
that's what I mean. Someone else would roll for the NPC.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody just want to roll with +2.
I think it's going to be Nick because I'm the follow-up bomber.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
I mean, if my lead aircraft is, if it's her, if it's my
Leader.
co-pilot, I'm fine with
With doing it.
Yeah.
with
Okay.
making.
Cool.
Roll.
Yeah. So roll +2.
Okay. 8.
Okay, and that means we increase the consequences by 1 for this mission. So choose 3 consequences.
God damn. Okay.
So the consequences, there are 4 total, and you must choose 3 here. The damage to the target is not significant. You fly through a storm of flak. A plane in your section is damaged, or you and your fellow airwomen are marked.
The fly through the storm of flak. Plane in your section is damaged. GM's choice, and me and my fellow airwoman are marked.
Ooh, okay, then I know exactly what that looks like. Because I
Bomb the
believe
target.
this officer one, it's patrolled by the airplanes. So it's not necessarily flak here. It's the JG-54 group
Mm-hmm.
who swooped down on you guys.
Yep.
So from high above, I think at the opportune time when you're getting ready to do your lineup or whatever, I think our pilot here, Natasha, she like we see the squadron kind of like twist and like bank down from like in front of the moon, right?
Mhm.
And she's like, oh shit, and she's like, shit, I gotta evade, and then like we hear like the gunshots, and you have to make the enemy fire roll here.
Okay.
The navigator makes the enemy fire.
Yeah.
Can I Vetemaya that for you?
Can you Vetemire after the fact as well?
Oh, spend your hold at any time to take one of their consequences.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of the consequences was enemy fire, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
take that enemy fire roll for you.
Ooh.
If you have higher luck than
So,
me, then I will
okay.
gladly
Nope,
allow
I have a
it.
-1 luck.
I have a negative. Nothing. I have 0, but go ahead.
I got it for you.
Okay.
Vetemaya.
Awesome. Okay.
Horrible failure.
Oh.
Fly right into Yellowtail once more.
Yep. So this is Yellowtail.
Ooh.
So this is plane 13. So
I'm
yeah.
literally, like I see Yellowtail diving down, and I get behind your plane and start fishtailing like I'm drunk, just to give him an easy target. Draw.
Yeah, like we see it from Yellowtail's perspective, right? And like we see you, like he's like lining up the shots on Maria and Natasha, and you kind of like just like coast in, and your plane just starts exploding with shots, right? And let's see, you have to make some rolls, I think,
You pick 3 or maybe something more horrific.
the GM picks it. Yeah.
Yep, on a miss, GM chooses 3 from 7 to 9, or maybe something more horrific.
Oh yeah. Your plane goes down.
Is that one for me? It's another plane in your section goes down. Or are you?
I'm horrificing.
Okay.
I mean,
Go
it makes
down.
sense. It makes sense that your plane just gets shot down.
Okay.
You're gonna take you're gonna split 3 harm because you're not going to wheels down here. Your plane just goes down. Actually, no. It would make more sense if I guess you have to kind of control your plane as you go down. Let's just go with. Oh boy. So you're marked. You're marked. 2, you're playing. Ugh.
Come on, Eric, get nasty.
God,
Tell
I
me
know.
the
I'm
bad
trying to
things.
not. Ah, boy.
Fine. Just
Okay.
tell me the bad things. I'm okay with having to set down.
All right, fine. 5 harm. Split 5 harm, and and trigger wheels down because your plane's fucked.
Okay. Let's see here. I will
Yeah,
take.
it's that boy Yellowtail.
I will. That boy Yellowtail.
What
I was saying that at Rooster Castile, but you know.
I will take 4 harm and then immediately dark bargain it to 0, and bounce both marks over to Maria.
So I've take 3 marks since the beginning of this. Let's do this.
So you're watching us get shot at. My co-pilot takes 1 harm.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
and we take damage, so we're gonna have to set down. But I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
We flew right in front of that. Bullets are all through the aircraft.
Are they gonna have to set down in enemy territory, or are they gonna be able to get back? Because it's just.
Oh no, you're in enemy territory, my friend. Yeah. No, there's a move to get back in enemy territory.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. So.
So I don't know yet.
I think before we see what happens to your plane, I think we move on to see the finished moving of Nick's plane, right?
Yes, final attack run. I'm just rolling straight, right? No bonuses.
Yes.
Okay. Question: can I add the mission pool after I roll?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see what happens. I am going to add 1 from the mission pool to that roll. Bring it up
To make it fully successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. So you totally hit him. So once again, you're hitting troop positions and supply depots. So what were you targeting, and
All right,
how does it look like?
I'm fine with Dina. If we're hitting supply depots, it would make sense that there's some sort of petrol supply depot in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we probably drop a single, like, incredibly well-placed, maybe, like, load of shrapnel or rail ties, and it just, like, punctures into the main gas line that's attached to that, like, petrol container, and we just see petrol start spilling out all over the fucking place.
Ooh, love it.
And I think in the process of Yellowtail's attack run, one of the shots, just like an errant shot from one of the JGs, ends up striking that petrol and lighting just like a trail.
Yeah.
It just like erupts in front of the enemy line.
Nice. So below you guys, you hear the sounds of shoutings and like the sirens and fire, and like the the bell or whatever for like fire, as people try to figure out how to like put it out. It kind of illuminates the bottom of your plane a little bit as you coast up, because it just gets bright real quick. Awesome. Cool.
And I think I reached back over the chair and like pat Dina on her shoulder, just kind of like affirming.
Yeah, good job. So, with that, now I think we see what happens with plane 13.
Okay.
So, wheels down.
Okay, so am I wheels downing back at our airfield?
No, your wheels downing behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
You're going down right now. You're trying to save your plane that's been shot to ribbons. Like even more so.
Oh, so you know how whenever you're like going into a landing thing, they're always like, you gotta glide down, you gotta go in smoothly.
Yeah.
I have Yellowtail on my ass, so I literally just go into a straight dive and try to pull out at the last possible second. Like if I had an AI on board, it would be like, excuse me, witch, you seem to be far past the terminal velocity that you need in order to make this glide path.
Do you
And I'd
need
be
some
like,
help
"Shut
with
up,
that?
All right. Wheels down, and let's see what happens.
Boom. Complete failure.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're not able to recover as your plane just goes like crunch right into the ground. Once again, that's going to be another 5 harm between you two.
Okay, I'll do the same thing as before. I'll take 4 harm, and I will bounce it to Maria. The mark. Sorry, I'm just bouncing the mark.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And then
okay.
my co-pilot has taken 1 harm, and I can't do anything about that.
Yep. So when you take harm, when you take 2 harm, I believe you are. Yeah. Okay. You're just seriously
drag
injured.
her ass out of the place. So.
Oh, she doesn't have like a broken leg or anything like that, but
Okay.
Yeah, she's bruised and cut up, right? As like glass and shots like cut her up. But she's.
So are we in a
everything's okay.
active combat zone, or are we in lonely terrain far from the front lines?
Oh, active combat zone.
Okay. All right. That's wonderful. Well, let's keep up the bad rolls tonight by making a behind enemy line check, right?
Yeah. So I want to know if anyone else here in your squadron saw the plane go down.
Now, this is the thing I was going to mention. If he ends up like in a situation where he fails this roll or hits consequences, can I still technically Venomaya while he's retreating?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Fictionally, you're wingman, and that would have to happen in the air.
Okay, that's what I was trying to see for.
You could have done that before, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
well, like if I'd taken any of that before, it would have fucked me over.
I don't know. The rules as written, when you when you cover your assigned fellow plane, and now they're no longer a plane.
If I had done that while they were crashing, maybe, but I guess like now it doesn't really count.
Yes,
it's too late. It's too late for love.
Then I probably wouldn't have seen it over the gas fire.
Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, you were so. Yeah, exactly. You were so caught up in
to see straight through the haze, fire and the smoke.
So you return back to formation, and you're down a plane. There's not the other plane isn't there. Fortunately for you, AP, there's a lot of black smoke in the air, and there's a lot of things going on.
And a line of fire on their line.
Yeah, so there's not to mention the JG-54s that are buzzing around. So there's a lot of things that are going on that are kind of distracting. So like no one's like tried to hunt you guys down on the ground or anything like that, right? So in the meantime,
I am going to tie off the flag of the Soviet Union around my head like a bandana, like Rambo. I take out my pistol from my side pouch, and I don't know, I cock it or something, make a very loud mechanical noise.
You don't have a pistol.
I believe it says you have sidearms. Yep, it says you have a pistol, some high-energy milk sweets, a map, and a compass.
I thought only officers have them, and
Nope,
you're a sergeant.
Literally part of the behind enemy lines move.
Okay. Nice.
And so in one hand, I'm cocking the pistol, and the other hand, I've got some chocolate that I'm eating, and I'm just like, okay, Anya, now we get home. Or maybe you don't. I'll probably be fine.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean? We're getting home together.
Yes. We are getting home together. Keep believing that. It'll keep your energy
Can you
up.
believe that shit? That was Yellowtail. You know? She's like, and no.
If you any louder, he will hear you and then come down and get your autograph before shooting you in the...
So while you're like retreating back, she kind of Gallows humorly remarks how she's like, after being in the crash and seeing the crash in training, being in one isn't half as bad as I thought.
That's how that worked out. How I've come out of this entire situation with literally no injuries.
Yeah, we are favorite daughters, and
maybe we cut back to Mike and Maria, who's maybe like freaking out, like I just have. Oh God, everyone around me is dying.
I'm up
there.
pretty much.
Yeah. So Natasha shrugs. She's like another good plane down.
I think I've just sunk into my seat farther down, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
I think I'm still admiring the handiwork that we just did on the gas line.
Yeah.
I mean, our attack runs worked, so
they're fucking leaping out of the air.
Based on what's going on, it's like your training group was either horrible or really good at their job. There's like there were no C students in your training group. It was very bimodal.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Great. So I think now it's everyone else returns home. Your planes aren't damaged, right? No.
As far as I know.
The remaining effects, weren't there remaining effects from your plane, Masha?
Let me look at
from your attack run. So
our-
you flew through a storm of flak. A plane in your section is damaged, right?
Yeah, plane in your section is damaged, GM's choice, and then I've been marked.
Okay. Yeah.
So something's damaged. I don't know whose.
Well, that should have happened in the past, and that clearly would have just been APs, right?
Okay.
It just makes sense that plane 13 just gets ripped to shreds because the attack was coming from the other planes, right? The JG-54s, and they just ate all of it. He just omnommed all those bullets.
Good job.
So, yeah, shit, dude. So let's look at the new mechanics for behind enemy lines.
Didn't Maria end up with like a ton of marks? Are you sorting that out?
Yeah, I have 4 of them now.
Yeah,
we're gonna sort. Yeah, we're gonna sort the marks when we get back.
Just making sure we're still on that.
Yeah. So the special moves. Here we are behind enemy lines.
Yep, I have to roll guts.
Yes.
Yep. That's why I've tied the bandana around my head to show how gutsy I am. Unfortunately, it's not a magical bandana.
So,
it gives me 1.
So for those playing Night Witches at home, on a 10+, you return to the regiment unharmed. On a 7 to 9, you choose 2 problems.
Ooh.
And on a miss, you don't evade capture. And you rolled a 9.
It's 3 problems.
You still have 1 in the mission pool.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll bump it. I'll bump it up.
Take it.
Nice. So yeah, you guys aren't that far away from from home. So you're actually able to get back that same night. But like
you feel like what happens is
you get back real late though.
A truck of Russian soldiers, and the highest person in it's like a corporal, and I'm like, I'm a sergeant. Everyone get out. Truck is mine now. Walk.
Waving your pistol at them. They're just like, oh shit, she's got a bandana.
Actually, I wave my chocolates at them. I'm just like, get out!
Use a grenade! You don't know what these are capable of.
So, wait, you commandeer a truck?
Yep. I
Commandeer.
I mean, they're close to the front lines, and I'm way more important. I'm an air woman.
I don't think they would give up their truck, dude.
I think that maybe it's a truck.
They're not giving up their truck. They're not giving up their truck to a woman, that's for sure.
For them.
They're not giving up their truck for a woman, even if you outrank them.
They're probably offloading soldiers, and then they're like,
right,
hey,
and then they need someone to take it back. I'm making sure that messenger runner who would be driving it back instead has to stay on the front lines and hate his life.
You're not making him. He's not doing it unless you make him.
Well, then we're gonna hop in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's not going back to the airfield base, right?
Well, we find a truck that is going back to the airfield base. Surely
there's no truck going from the front lines. No, there's nobody in a truck in a vehicle besides planes that leave the airfield that go to the front line.
This is very difficult, Eric. I don't want to have to walk back.
No, you're like I'm telling you the fastest way would be walking back, but I'm not saying you can't steal this truck, but I'm saying is that you can't do it by just saying I steal this truck. You have to move.
I'm not trying to
for it.
steal the truck.
Commandeer.
Commandeer.
There's a difference.
Okay.
It's different when the military does it, right?
Yes.
All right,
so are you making? Are you?
Because I can't find any vehicular transportation.
Well, it's not that you couldn't find it.
I'm walking.
Okay. I'm just saying that you have to act up to get it, right? Okay. All right.
I don't act up. That's not a thing I do.
Do those chocolate bars have extra salt in them? Jesus.
Yeah, they're made out of salted caramel.
Yeah. Rooster, such sexism, so women hate. Wow. Yes. Welcome to Night Witches.
Welcome to Russia.
Yeah, they're not giving up their plane or their truck. Okay, so yeah, you have to walk back for the night, but you and
Anka
get back early in the morning.
Shit, we had arguably worse circumstances and we survived. Huh.
I think what you see is Natasha is probably the one who greets you, and like seeing you guys like come in, she's like, "Well, shit, that's a first." And seeing you guys walk back, I think at that, are we ready for next? It's been an hour and 28. Nope. Okay, we got another hour.
We can. Oh, we're not.
I was making sure we're break. Yeah.
I was gonna say we could take the break and figure out what advancements we're taking since we finished the mission.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to another break. We'll tally up our advancements and over the break, and then we'll return. So we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yay! No death. Metal things beyond the ownership of men. You see.